Hey everyone, we are here to first read the lyrics of Shum in English. I know some of you may be watching that and you have listened to Ukrainian performance on Eurovision, Shum, and you're like, what is the song about? I don't understand anything. So now in this video, you will finally understand that. I still haven't watched the semi-final performance of Shum. I'm gonna react. Zach has already watched it recently, so he will lead the discussion on that. And then we'll hear whether Ukraine has passed through semi-final or not, and I already know that yes, but let's experience that.
Awesome. So yeah, even me, who I speak Ukrainian, this song is very folky. It's based on folklore of Goa, the group's home region of Ukraine, which is the house of Chernobyl, where Chernobyl is. But she wanted to, the artist who wrote and the performer who actually wrote the lyrics, she wanted to present something else. And this song is about spring. So I have the lyrics here, and I'm just going to read through some of it very quickly. So it starts off.
That's exciting.
Yes, it's very exciting, and it's about the theme of Eurovision 2021 is open up, and I think that this song, being about spring and the end of winter, is very metaphoric about ending the pandemic and opening back up and coming to life and making noise. So,
oh my God, I agree.
The name of the song is Shum, which translates into English as noise. So, the English translation goes, "Oh, spring song, where have you spent your winter? In the garden, sitting on a maple tree, you've been spinning a shirt. There, on the edge of a forest, an owl is blowing into the water. I'll sing a song. Let her hear it. Shum, get twined with periwinkle. I'm singing the Vesnyanka to you. Sowing, 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 sowing. Hemp plants. Sowing, green ones. Come, spring, come. Don't wait around. We'll go outside to love each other." Let's break this down for just a quick second. So she's asking Vesnyanochka, which is a spring song. She's asking, hey, where have you spent your winter? Where have you been? And the spring song says, well, I've been in the garden, in a maple tree, and she's been spinning a shirt. Now, Nina, how would you explain spinning a shirt? Sorochechku pryalas. Is that like creating a Ukrainian national shirt? Is that what she's talking about, perhaps?
I'm not sure that would be national, but it was like she was preparing or like making a shirt.
Oh, okay, so she was working on a shirt.
Yes.
There on the edge of the forest. So we're already getting a symbol, like an image of forest and the awakening of nature. An owl is there, and she's saying that let's hear a song. Let spring sing a song. And the song is noise. So I'm assuming the noise is nature, it's people, it's plants growing, and it's beautiful. And she says, I'm singing the Vesnyanka to you. Now, Vesnyanka in Ukrainian means the spring song, the song of spring. And she wants everyone to go outside, sing this song to love each other. It's a beautiful message. I think it's amazing. I love that she equates shum, noise, with spring. And especially, again, like I said, the Eurovision theme this year is open up. And so I think this is perfect for that theme.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Everyone has been sleeping in their apartments for a year, not even just for a winter, but like whole year. And everyone wanna go out and do this, like, see you. So you probably have heard it, like this repeated words in the chorus. So it means sowing plants. So this is what people do in spring, right? Sowing plants to pick up the
they sow, like they plant them all and they're just ready to go.
It's basically like action. It's like action. Yeah, you do stuff, you go do stuff, and sowing is a metaphor for going and doing stuff, starting to do stuff.
Yeah, and she explained, because the artist is from the region where Chernobyl is, they did go to Chernobyl and they showed like the nature. When you leave a city, because the city of Chernobyl and the little city next to it, Pripyat, was evacuated because of the nuclear disaster in 1986, as many of you know, nature has taken back that entire city. And it shows when people leave, nature is loud. Nature just goes in, takes it back. And even though it was a disaster and a tragedy, it is also very beautiful at the same time. Oh, spring, our miss, look in our window. We had sang our song and the sun shined on. Come on, let's twine the shum, the noise. Twine the shum, dance it around. Sowing hemp plants. Sowing green ones. Shum, get twined. Shum, get spread with periwinkle. Sowing hemp plants. Sowing green ones. Oh, Visnyanka, where have you spent your winter? In the garden, sitting on a maple tree, you've been spinning a shirt. There on the edge of a forest, an owl is blowing into the water. I'll sing a song, let her hear it. Shum, get twined with periwinkle. I'm singing the spring song to you. Sowing, hemp plants. Sowing, green ones. Come on, we've made some noise. And awoke the spring. Sowing, hemp plants. Sowing, green ones.
Amazing, beautiful, very closely related to Ukrainian folklore. And Zach, it's amazing. You've been only 4 years in Ukraine, and you've already got a very good grasp of it and appreciation as well. So that's
absolutely
super cool. Okay, Eurovision fans, I hope now you have some idea about the song, and next time when you will be listening to it, that you will get inspired to go do stuff outside and enjoy your life even more than before.
Yes.
But for now, we're gonna react, right, Zach?
Yes, we are gonna watch the Goa Shum performance.
Semifinal performance.
Semifinals.
And I still haven't had a chance to watch it.
Open up. The stage is beautiful.
Wow.
The graphics. I love the... The theme is very folk, very Ukrainian folk, the way
like
she's singing.
The sun comes, it's like a morning
Yes.
also. That's so cool.
And she's wearing that malanka thing. It's a very traditional Ukrainian dress, that big green thing, but it's very modern. It's so... Oh, the graphics. I'm obsessed.
That's like futuristic, completely futuristic.
It's like, they take like the forest, the traditional Ukrainian dress, the traditional Ukrainian instruments, and they turn it into a modern, amazing song.
Like her face is like 3/4 on the side, you
Yes.
know, like not straight, but like this. It's very cool.
And it's getting faster. That's what I love about this song. It's like spring is waking up, and it's getting faster and faster and faster. Oh. She's like, we're gonna make noise. That's what I love. I love her outfit. I love all of their outfits.
Oh,
Grain.
wow.
Grain is a symbol of Ukraine. That is a symbol of Ukraine. I love that. I
yeah,
love
grain
when
and wheat.
performers on Eurovision celebrate their culture. She's spinning around. I just... I love the forest, the sun. I love the crazy...
And people are like from all over
graphics.
the place. Wow.
Look at that. Do you hear the crowd, how loud they are?
Yeah.
The graphics are insane.
Wow. Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
Because you know you are not allowed to have more than like 7 people on the stage, but they
Yeah.
they are cheating a little bit, but
Yes.
it's a lot of fun. Like it's like first time, as I remember, like you
Yeah, it's
add
action.
people,
You really
yeah.
feel like you're just like ready to go.
It's like celebration of life and movement. Oh, and that's Oriole.
She looks like a saint.
Saint, yeah. Oh, I wish I was there. Oh my God. Like my friend is there and like I wish I was there as well. It's like would be surreal to be there and experience that.
So good.
Wow. Well, no one has undressed himself on the
so
stage this time, so it's good. You know, like a few years ago, there was like this stupid incident. So it's good that everything was. Your commentary is amazing. Thank you so much for explaining. I already like watched a little bit of their rehearsal. For the second rehearsal, she got sick, and like there was a woman who was replacing her, and I was really worried. And I guess if she was positively tested for coronavirus, then like I don't know what would have happened.
But she didn't. Thank God she didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think like you would have to change anything in this performance. Everything is like perfectly amazing.
Voice was good. She reached the high note. I loved the culture. I loved that it's in Ukrainian. I love the modern twist. It's perfect. It's a club hit. It's energetic. It's about opening up, ending winter, this long winter that we've all been in for like 18 months. It's just wonderful.
So much confidence. She's like so confident. I really like it. Like top preparation. Like I mean, they also had a lot of time, more than usually, like over a year of preparation. Yeah. So they definitely, you know, made sure to make use of that year. So that's good. Would be embarrassing, you know, if after a year you come up with some like, you know, unprepared performance. So let's have a look at the qualifiers announcement.
Open up. I love it.
Did you watch it live or no, this announcement?
I watched it recorded because this was live at 2 p.m. here in America.
2 a.m. So 2 p.m. Yeah.
2 p.m. So I watched it at 8 p.m. With my sister and my boyfriend and all of and some friends, all vaccinated, so we got to watch it together. And we were watching this and we were so nervous.
I've heard that Ukraine was either like in the ending or like one of the last ones to be announced. So everyone was like,
we were all waiting and we were like,
when?
We were all voting. We were all waiting and guessing who was going to the final. Russia and Israel, very good. Norway was okay. And this is not, so the order of these, so number one does not mean,
random.
Yes, it's all random. It does not mean they got the most votes or the least votes. Oh, he's always so slow, this guy. He loves the drama. Their song was so good. It was so good. It was so good. I'm so happy they got to the final. They did a very good job.
Wow. A lot of joy there. Congratulations.
So there were how many?
So 16 countries performed and 10 got to the final.
I see. So 6 never had a chance, unfortunately. They haven't got a chance to go to the final.
Well, yeah. Malta was so good. Her message was good. It was about women and power, and I loved it.
So you watched like the whole thing, the whole like semifinal?
From beginning to end.
Wow, great job.
It's 2.5 hours, I think. And the final is 4 hours, so...
Yeah, I'll definitely watch the final.
I wanted Slovenia, the woman in white. She was so good. Her song was beautiful. I did not like Lithuania. I thought it was dumb and stupid. I didn't like it. The song was okay. The performance was not good. I don't know how they got to the final, personally. But that's my opinion.
Cards?
Was it Belgium? Oh, this song was good. Cyprus had a good song. It's called El Diablo.
Oh,
Her
I watched it.
Live, though,
I saw the video. Like, I'm in love with Diablo. That's yeah.
Yeah, Her voice was okay, but she's beautiful. She can dance. It was a very good like pop song. But she's not gonna win.
Oh,
she can't. There's no way.
But many people love her, like this song.
Yeah, but her voice is bleh.
Oh, Sweden. Another blue and yellow color friend.
I know. I always mix Ukraine and Sweden's flag when they show it. It's just blue and yellow, and you never know.
So Austria, Belgium, Croatia, Ireland, Macedonia, Romania, right? So
that's Australia.
Slovenia.
They couldn't come. Australia could not come because of coronavirus.
Where is it? Oh, Australia. Oh, really?
They had to do virtual. Yeah.
But they still participated virtually. That's like the first
now,
time.
Belgium did a rock song. It was very slow and.
So yeah, I guess people didn't probably vote for Australia because they're like, oh, it's coronavirus. Like we can hardly like move across like the Europe. Like how are we gonna go next year to Australia? Yeah. So like poor Australia got discriminated.
Boy.
Bless you.
Thank you. You're saying the truth. In Ukrainian culture, if you sneeze after someone says something, it's true. I was about to cry. I was so nervous. Because, like, there were so many good ones. Of course.
Oh, I can't imagine how nervous they were. This is like crazy to be the last country.
I was freaking out. I was so nervous. But I'm so excited to see the final because right now in the ratings, Ukraine is number 4.
Bookmakers.
The bookmakers, yeah, the people who decide like who's going to win. So they went from, I think, 15 2 weeks ago to after the first repetition, the first practice, to number 9, and then after the first live they went to number 4. So yeah, I just opened this the list, and I want to check out who is top 3. So it's Italy, France, and Malta, like the top 3, and then it's Ukraine, and then Switzerland. Though Switzerland, as much as I love Switzerland and I lived there for 4 years, unfortunately, in the last 10 years, it's never even went through semifinal to the final because people are very reluctant to vote for Switzerland for some reason. Very Swiss people are like very actually pessimistic about that. They're like making fun of themselves because like really they never even get to the final. So I don't know. It would be cool. Maybe now, I don't know, there is this additional coronavirus factor and people can like add the like, oh, how good is this country dealing with coronavirus? Like, let's like that's a very good point. Maybe that influences some votes.
Yeah, and Switzerland hasn't been doing that bad and like pretty safe, clean and nice. Though they might be like afraid if they win, they're like, okay guys, like we have been like trying so hard, like, and now like
we don't need 100,000 people visiting for. Oh man, so good though.
Iceland, Bulgaria, Cyprus, San Marino, Lithuania. So that's the other in top 10. Interesting.
I did not like Lithuania. I'm so confused.
I think, have you seen their performance last year, Lithuania, the Rube last year?
Probably, I just don't remember.
Oh, no. So last year, it was like amazing, like super unusual, super cool. And I think many people might like still like him for that last year song because I also watched this year, and this year I wasn't as impressed. Like it was like, okay. But last year was really like very cool and unusual. And maybe people like still remember that. And it's like they're kind of, yeah.
You should definitely watch. You should just definitely watch the recording for the semifinals and the final. I'm going to watch the final live.
Yeah, I'll try to watch a semifinal. I probably should get the VPN because I'm here in the US as you are as well, but you are smarter because like I tried to watch it online, but it wasn't available in my region. So
Yes, I was in the Netherlands last night.
you were in Netherlands, so local person.
Yeah, I'm a world traveler. I can be many places at once. But next year in 2022, there will be an American version of Eurovision
Are you
with
serious?
one performance from every state and territory competing, and we will have like Amerivision. And
Amerivision? That's how they call it.
Yeah, well, I will have to look that up, but it's like American Vision or something. Eurovision.
Oh my God.
America.
So it took 50 years for America to finally, world has been copying from America forever, but like it took 50 years for the United States to finally copy something from Europe. I mean, yeah. So that's
Eurovision USA, that's what it's going to be called. It will be in 2022, all 50 states and 5 US territories, so Guam, Puerto Rico, the islands, etc.
That will be so much fun.
And Washington, D.C. will compete for the title of Best Original Song.
Wow.
And the president of the Eurovision Commission from Europe, he left his job in Europe and came to America to be the president of the American Song Contest.
That's a real cultural exchange. I am really excited.
So excited. Yeah. So don't worry. Yeah. Eventually we will have it here, and I hope it is popular.
Do you think there will be a chance that then like Eurovision USA winner will like participate in the like Eurovision or something in Europe?
No.
Or it's like unlikely? Oh, so that's like
maybe they
totally
will visit
separate.
And like do a Yeah, it's totally separate. Maybe they will visit because I think it's Eurovision because it's Europe, and I think Amerivision or whatever, the American Song Contest will be fun.
Yeah, that's exciting. I look forward to. So that's cultural globalization.
Next year.
Very cool. Dear viewers, if you enjoyed watching this video, then don't forget to hit the like button. Also, we'd love to hear from you. What do you think about Ukraine's song for this semi-final and final, Go A Shum? Did our explanation help you to understand it better? And let us know what do you think about other songs as well. We are looking forward to hear your feedback down below, and also if you have done your own reactions to either to Ukraine or to other Eurovision songs, then post your links to your videos down below, and we will all check them out and exchange our emotions, because we all need to exchange emotions here sitting, at home and hoping to get some fun. So thank you so much for watching. Zach, thank you so much for being here, and
of course,
lots of love, and we can't wait to have fun and celebrate music and culture together.
Yes. Peace.
Peace.